What's up, world? What's up, world? Y'all know y'all better get this work, right? Yeah, y'all better get this work. All right. So somebody emailed me and they said, well, they asked, what is some of women manipulation tactics? Damn good question. Damn good question. Because this thing we call life, y'all, I want y'all to listen to me, man. Please watch this video to the end. I'm going to break down everything. But this thing we call life, it's nothing but a chess game. Nothing but a chess game. All it is manipulation. And it's basically who can manipulate who to get what you want, to climb the ladder, to get to the top. That's all it is, y'all. That's life in general, manipulation. And see, the thing is, man, I know this is a man channel, but you have to learn from women. You have to, because they literally create human beings in a damn stomach. You know, so they know human nature, meaning they know how to manipulate. And they do it subconsciously. They don't even know that they're doing it. So you have to learn from them. Let me break this down. So the person basically asked what some of the manipulation tactics they use. I'm going to throw this out here right now, y'all. This is the biggest thing about manipulation. And I really feel like it's only two ways to manipulate people. You either confuse them, or you have them try to prove something to you, meaning you misled them. Let that soak. Let me say that again. Let that soak in, though. You either confuse them, or you lead them and trick them in the wrong direction, and then they'll have to try to prove something to you. Basically, like prove they're worthy. You get what I'm saying? If you don't, watch this video to the end. You know? And wait, let me throw this out here too. Remember, I'll do this all off the top of the head. Whatever pop up, I just start talking about, you know? I ain't trying to confuse you. But another thing, well, I'm going to go like this. Stay with me, y'all. Women, one of the main tactics they use against men to manipulate them, hands down, is sex. Women use sex to manipulate men in every way. In every way, y'all. Because women understand that man needs sex. And this is a man channel. I'm talking to us men, us BlackPill men. And a man that's becoming BlackPill. You a man, right? Don't you need sex? We have testosterone. We need sex. I didn't make the rules, but we need sex. So this is a few tactics that women would use to manipulate a man by using sex. Okay. I'm speaking from experience, son. I'm speaking from experience. Let's say you go out on a date with a woman, right? Everything's going good. Y'all chopping it up. Y'all laughing. The whole nine. You go out to eat, then y'all hit a club. Y'all get a couple drinks. She feeling on you, touching on you, kissing on you. Don't kiss on the lips. I mean, she's kissing on you. You don't ever kiss on no damn woman the first date. Please don't, man. But she's kissing on you. She's giving you every sign that she wants to have sex. Hold on. Let's say it like this. She even say, let's go home. Let's go back to your place. Because she knows you want sex. But she's giving you every sign that she wants sex. So you get back to your spot. You like, yeah, it's about to be game time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both a little tipsy and all that. She start feeling on you again at the house. She be like, or you or her be like, let's go in the room and watch a movie or something, because you already know. Let's just say Netflix and chill type of moment. Y'all laying in the bed, and then this is when the game stop. This is called manipulation. This is what all women do. And you have to be careful with this one. Always be careful with this one, y'all. But a woman would literally lay in your bed after just going out with you to eat, going to the club, she kissed on you, she rubbing on you. And I mean in a sexual way. I ain't talking about little pat, haha, you funny. No, I'm talking about she rubbing on you. And then she asks, can we go back to your spot? But back to subject, hey, but I never left it. Y'all laying in bed. You thinking it's game time. And then out of nowhere, she say, what are you doing? Or, I don't want to have sex. Or, I'm going to sleep. Or, she just ran game on you, bruh. I ain't even going to say she ran game on you. Remember what I said at the beginning of the video? You have to mislead somebody. Thinking, you have to trick them, mislead them one way, and then turn the tables, which will confuse them. And that's what women do with sex. So she flirted with the dude the whole time, asked to go to his spot, asked to go in the room, lay down in the bed, and then she's saying she don't want no sex. But the most famous line when you know this is about to happen, she says, I usually don't do this. And then most men would be sitting there like, what the? Wait a minute, you just rubbed on me. You told us to go in the room. You did. That's called manipulation. And most men would sit there confused. You know what I'm saying? But women know what they're doing. This is what they do when they do that. They know man wants sex. So she led you in the wrong way, thinking you about to get sex. And then she just stopped out of nowhere, and you confused, like, did I do something wrong? Like, what the hell's going on? And then she might even get up and leave, which she should. You should kick her ass out right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But the men that don't know about this, they won't. They'll literally lay there and sleep until the next morning. Then you know what's going to happen? Keep up with me, y'all. That woman is going to go on about her life, and you're going to be laying there confused. You're going to get up that day like, what the hell just happened? And then you're going to start hitting her up. Because women like to be chased. That's a manipulation tactic. She know you want sex. It's the same thing. I'm going to reverse it for y'all. It's the same thing when men, I can't believe men doing this shit. Please don't do this if you're a man. But some men do. That's the same thing as a man going to rent like a Lamborghini, put on some fake chains, and act like he got money, and get a little hotel for the night, have sex with that woman, and then that woman would hit him up, you know, the next day or a week later and meet up, and he ain't got that Lamborghini. He stay in the, you know, with his mom or in her apartment or something. She's gonna be hot. You know why? Because that man misled her the wrong way. Because men know women want money. Do you see how that work, y'all? Do you see how that work? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Men manipulating women with money, and women manipulate men with sex. But back to subject, hey, but I never left it. The man that got left the next day without having sex, he's gonna try to pursue her because he really wanted to have sex. He wanted to have sex with her. She led him on to the point that he thought he was going to have sex. And now he's confused on how the hell did I not hit that night? Which means he's going to be hitting her up, chasing her. Like, what the hell did I do wrong? And the woman knows what she did. She tricked him. But the dude, that's another thing. With manipulation with these women, they attack your ego. What is an ego? It's basically your confidence, but not only that, your ego. You get what I'm saying? So it hurts the man that he didn't have sex with her, and the woman knows that. And he gonna have to prove his point, not only, basically for himself. Like, how the hell did I hit that? That's a manipulation tactic. Man, that's one of the biggest manipulation tactics women use. I'm telling you, don't fall for it. Get the main point I'm saying on that. They use sex. And they try to confuse you. And then they have the man chase that woman. He really don't even want the woman. He just want the sex. Because she had him, what? Invest. He invested money when they went out to eat. He invested money when they went to the club. He invested time too. And that's the most valuable thing a man has. It's time. Well, that's any human being. It's time. Let that soak in, people. Let that soak in. You get what I'm saying? But let's say it like this. Yeah, I really do this, man. I really do this. I do this. But let's say it like this. Let's say you've been with a woman for a while, right? One thing I want y'all to know, when women try to manipulate men, they always attack their ego. So for instance, let's say you've been dating a woman, right? Let's say you've been dating a woman. First off, let me put it like this. You know what all women do when they first meet a man? The woman they got like cat eyes. Look at their eyes. They're literally gonna look down at your feet to see what shoes you have on. Then they're gonna work themselves up. They're gonna look at your outfit. They're gonna look at your face. They're gonna look at your body physique, see if you hit the gym. They're gonna see if you're handsome. Then they're gonna look at your hair and your grooming and all that, see if you groom or do you take care of yourself. They're gonna see how you walk. They're gonna see how you talk. If you do talk, if you're in your masculine. But the whole time they're doing that, they're not really like checking you out like, oh, he's fine. No, they're trying to find an insecurity to attack. Keep up with me, y'all. Really do this. They're trying to find an insecurity that they can attack. Because every man should be confident, even if you do have insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Never let nobody be able to talk stuff about your insecurities and never show your insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Because people will attack it. But even if people do find your insecurity, never show no emotion. Stay strong. Chest out. Be a man. Don't let nobody get you off guard. Don't let nobody derail you, get you out of character. You have to be a man, like us over here in the BlackPill. And if you just now coming to the BlackPill, congratulations. You're on your way up. But back to subject, but I never left it. They check all that out to find insecurities because one thing about manipulation with women, they attack your insecurities. Because if they attack your insecurities, they know they got to you if you give them an emotional response, meaning that you're going to try to prove yourself to her. And if you try to prove yourself to somebody, what does that mean? You're trying to impress them, meaning that you're saying that they're above you. Yeah, let that soak in. But I'm going to tell y'all an example. You with a woman for a while and all this and that. She noticed you hit the gym, you do all this and that. But one thing she noticed is that you're not as big as you want to be. You know what she's going to do? She's going to attack that to see if you fold, if you show an emotional reaction. So she might show you, for instance, she might be on her phone. She's going to be like, oh, look at this. Oh, my God. And then you're going to be like, what? That's the first mistake. Never pay attention to a woman on their phone. That's always a setup. Really, if she's trying to get your attention. But some people gonna be like, what? And then she's gonna be like, look how buff this dude is. Yeah, let that soak in. You're gonna be like, wait, you my girl. Why is you looking at another man telling me how buff he is? Because she's attacking your ego, which is a sign of manipulation. Meaning you're going to try to get buffer, not for yourself, but to prove a point to her. And that's when she got you in her hands. Never try to prove a point to a woman. A woman always got to prove a point to you. Because women are submissive, man, we dominate. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? These women are good at what they do. We taking this shit back, man. BlackPill, we here. Let's team up. You already know what time it is. We going straight dog these. Wait, back to subject. Let me calm down. Yeah. But that's like a little thing they do. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say another thing about the sex. See, I jump subject to subject to subject, but it's still all on the same subject. I hope y'all keeping up and y'all catch the main point I'm giving you. Let's say with sex. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from experience. I tell no lies. Yeah. Check this out. This is another one. You can literally you can have sex with one woman, right? I mean, you straight dog to her stuff, man. I mean, you're going crazy in that thing, right? For about 2 hours. She's shaking, legs shaking. She went straight to sleep afterwards. But you know what she's gonna do when she wake up? You're gonna be like, yeah, I was the man last night, huh? Yeah, this and that. You know what she's gonna say? She's gonna be like, I didn't even come. You didn't even do nothing. Some man, they'd be like, what the, wait, I thought your legs were shaking, you was shaking, you was screaming, you know, screaming my name. The neighbors know my name now, and all this and that. So what you mean I didn't go ham in that thing? She's gonna be like, what are you talking about? You didn't do nothing. That's to confuse you. That's to attack your ego. And then you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna try to have sex with her again and go harder, which she knows. But you know what's gonna happen? She's not gonna give you any sex. She's gonna have you like a dog trying to get more sex to prove yourself, which got you confused, which is a sign of manipulation, people. These women are good at what they do. I'm giving y'all free game. I tell no lies. I'm a fool with it, but I ain't fooling with you. Or should I say y'all? But now I'm talking to you who's watching this video. That's free game. And I already know I'm going to have to make another video on this one because this one goes so deep. Because, listen, people, life is nothing but manipulation. This whole system, this whole world is nothing but manipulation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all the biggest signs of manipulation is confusion or, you know, people misleading you the wrong way. And the thing is, they mislead you the wrong way so far that by the time you see what's happening or understand what's happening, it's too late. You've been tricked. You know what I'm saying? The women are pros at this. And I just gave y'all a little bit. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. I'm giving free game out today. Let me break this down and reverse it one time on y'all. You know, I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, man. And I was raised in California. And Memphis, Tennessee is known for pimps. California is known for pimps. And I'm definitely not no pimp, but I learned game from pimps. And one thing I understood, you know what I'm saying? And one thing a lot of them did and said, they always said you have to confuse the person you're trying to manipulate. Never let them know your next move. And I remember one day somebody said to me, they asked me, they was like, why do pimps talk like that? I can't understand what he's saying. It's to confuse women. And then they do it so long that that's how they regularly talk and they confuse everybody. And then people, you know, that's what they do with the women. They confuse them. They talk. That's why people say I talk something like a pimp. It's to confuse people, to manipulate them. I'm just putting y'all up on free game. But the thing is, every man know that you have to understand a woman to manipulate her. So the thing is, the game comes from a woman. It's just a man know how to play it better once he understands it. You get what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit. And that's the same, and like I said, women, the difference between a man and a woman doing it, a woman do it subconsciously. She don't know what she's doing. A man, he knows what he's doing, and he learned the game. Am I confusing anybody? I'm just saying, I'm just fucking with y'all, fool, but I ain't fooling with y'all. But I'm gonna say another thing. When I say confusion, this is another big one, y'all. I'm feeling generous today. I'm putting y'all up on free game. I already know I'm gonna have to make another video on this one. It's this thing called gaslighting. It's the woman's favorite thing to do because it confuses men. And I learned the hard way on it, but I'm older than that. I know the game. But this is what women would do. Check this out. All y'all men, listen to this, because I know it all happened to y'all before, and if you in your high school years, it's gonna happen to you in the future. It's all learning experience, learn from the lesson, and move on to bigger and better things. That part. But this is what it's called, gaslighting. I want y'all to look this up after the video. But gaslighting, all women do it. You can literally be with a woman. She would be like, let's just do the regular. A woman would be like, she's 26, right? When you meet her. Y'all start kicking it for a couple weeks. Y'all go out to the club, you know what I'm saying? She got to show ID, and you just happen to glance at her ID, and it says she 30. Then you're going to be like, wait, I thought you said you was 26. She going to be like, no, I said I was 30. But you know damn right she told you she was 26. You're going to be like, no, you told me you was 26. She going to be like, you crazy. What are you talking about? I ain't never told you that. That's a sign of gaslighting. Another sign of gaslighting. You can be talking to a woman. This is a big one too. You can be talking to a woman. She'd be like, you'd be like, all right, let's go out this Friday night at 8 o'clock. She'd be like, okay, I'll be ready at 7:45. Show up at that time. You pull up at 7:45, probably 7:50, who knows? And you go to her house, knock on the door. She's in her damn pajamas. Like, what are you doing here? You're going to be like, we already talked about this. We going on a date. Remember you said to show up at 7:45? She's going to be like, I never said that. Then you're going to be like, wait, what? You clearly told me 7:45 to be here and we're going out. She's going to be like, you crazy. And then you're going to be thinking to yourself, if you're not confident as a man, am I crazy? She never said that? That's called gaslighting. And remember I said at the beginning of this video, in the middle of this video, a sign of manipulation is confusion. Confusing your opponent. That's called gaslighting. And then you know what you're going to do? You're going to be like, oh, okay, my bad. Most men will. BlackPill, we just going to leave like, I knew you was full of shit. You trying to gaslight me, but I'm too game tied. But as a man, you know what they going to do? They going to hit her up later on like, wait, I thought we had a date, so can we go on a date this day and this and that? And women do that to manipulate men, to chase them. But I gave y'all too much free game today, man. I'm a fool, but I ain't fooling with y'all. This the BlackPill on A.P The God. This the dark truth. I really do this. I tell no lies. Hit my email up if you want me to talk about a certain thing. Not only that, please join my membership, man. Y'all get exclusive videos, FaceTimes, you know what I'm saying? And that's private FaceTime. We'll talk to you man to man. We talk about whatever you want to talk about, you know. And another thing, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, people. Yeah, because we about to do this BlackPill. And y'all just got this work. Game time.